Alright boys, welcome back to another B Team Sports video. Let me get this, make sure my stuff is set up right. Alright, so welcome back to another B Team Sports video. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I'm actually starting a franchise with the 3 B Team Sports members and seeing how far we can take it. So let me go and show y'all who I created for us. So I've got me a quarterback here. I made 3 players a 90 overall and an X Factor, so it kind of helps out. Goes number 5, Jacob. We obviously got the Jared Goff animation. Okay, so I got all the good abilities: quick draw, escape artist, all the good ones right there. Let's go to Austin Witt, number 1 receiver, 95 overall, X Factor. 20 years old, 4 years experience. That means he was in the league at 16 years old. What a freaking stud. Yeah, can't say much about this man. 16-year-old starter in the NFL. He's got all the abilities. Yeah, 6'1", 210 pounds, nice size. Now let's go to the menace on the defense. Matthew Bolton, left end. Dude's a stud. Look how huge this man is. This man is massive. Let's see the abilities he's got. He's got unstoppable force, under pressure, and edge threat. So, yeah, let's see how far we can take it. We're obviously starting with the Lions. They were the worst overall team until I added them. Now they have a better overall, obviously, but they were the worst at the time. Alright, so we're going to get this started. So we're going to do a full gameplays. We're just going to try to use these guys and try to, max their stats out and see what we can do with the Lions here. Okay, here, so let's go upgrade players. I don't really know what my lineup looks like. I'll look at it after this, but I get a number 1 upgrade. Let's go. So what are we sitting at right now? We obviously gonna do strong arm. Get that arm up. Okay. Throw accuracy, deep awareness. That's okay. Let's see. Ooh, Austin got 1, 2. Let's go. We obviously gonna do deep throw with him. Max out that speed. Nice. Let's see. He's already got 99 speed, so we're good. Then we're just gonna do this. Alright, so it looks like the 49ers are coming to Ford Field. Let's get it. We're going to go ahead and play season game. Alright, so welcome to Ford Field.
On EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the 49ers and the Lions, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Alright, so yeah, once again, it's going to be a little serious.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
Bolton right here. It's like the shotgun. Probably past the line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Let's go.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion shaken up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Oh my gosh. Going to the locker room with the wrist. Here we go.
2nd and 16.
Let's go. I feel like they're going to run.
He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Garoppolo.
He's wide open.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him bumped down.
Again, to make sure he gets it done.
I'm doing all this thing. I'm going to put him on the outside so he can do that.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist to the referee. And that means 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The sack, the first play of the game. That's insane. Alright, so I'm going to try to get him involved early.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, no.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will finally run it down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions.
Man,
but think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Different when there's
All right,
live guys out there chasing the football.
Here's Mostert. And running room hard to come by here. Going to bring up a second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. One more time with Mostert. And he is met out the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
He's coming through.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely force field goal attempt.
And Gold is able to put it through. Little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches. On this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
2nd and 5. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got him in, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going
to him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's see. I got single coverage on Woody up there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Dan and his teammates with this brand new coaching staff, and they believe he can be a 3-down back. They want to get him in space against linebackers. 46 catches his rookie year. They expect that number to get into the 60s.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
Extra point by Cyber. Umri the score on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, Mostert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down the yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Am I tackling? What's going on? Yeah, come on, man. Not give away this game for me.
A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Kittle catching a pass for a 1st down. Remember, he only played 8 games in 2020, but he was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2018, 2019. 2019, they're hoping he can regain his all-pro form this season.
And he gets it inside the 30.
Niners traded up to snag Brandon Ayuk and pick 25 in the 2020 draft out of Arizona State. He was in and out of the lineup a little bit in his rookie year, only played in 12 games, but was awfully productive when he was out there with 60 catches. And there's another one, this time for a first down.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20.
A few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they get charged. You take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the risk.
Now Garoppolo.
That's touchdown.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
At least get 3 points.
Gold with an extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. A dangerous return man showing it here. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6-6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Garoppolo on first down.
Let's pick.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Not only did
I can feel it happening.
he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield, Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky man. He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Alrighty, going into halftime here, 4-4-21.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Listen, we're going to do run outside because we're going to be running the ball. I feel like we're going to have to defend the deep pass here.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
DeAndre Swift needs to be going.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
That's good.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
I'm feeling a little bit. Right here. Ain't no corner route.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Detroit. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And what was amazing to me was the fact he was able to get as much on the ball as he did because he was on the run. Normally, when you're on the move like that, you don't expect the ball to go that far. You would think you need your lower body to be involved. That was an all-arm throw.
Now back to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop all right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubts in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Well, a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you give yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whoever the guy with that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
And that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 63 yards.
He's rolling. 22 miles an hour. Yeah, he's rolling.
Back now at Ford Field. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for Hopkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this game was certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Got it, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown 49ers. You're not going to hear Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you with the long one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no.
Yeah,
and their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Now goal for the extra point.
I'm trying to make a mistake.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
So
a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Room to run at the 50.
Easy one.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
No, not that.
The data says that.
Just hit the ball sometimes. Hopefully try to pick up some first downs on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy, But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
That was close.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
That's a good run.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
We need to at least make moves too.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, here's Swift.
There we go. Good place.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Hasn't really
able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break in the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Yeah.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Starting to look like this drive may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and
Nothing wrong.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Easy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
and with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
If I like the single.
So for the Lions, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off.
Yep. That's all you can ask for, really. See if we got any upgrades here. One new injury. Let's look at the injury report. Probably Trey Flowers. Yeah, Trey Flowers. Yeah, we have a lot of people injured. Can't wait till we get some of those dudes back. Only 12 staff points. I don't really think I can use them for much. So let's go to the box score real fast and look at player stats. So passing. The Lions look like I had a 105 rating, 237 yards, 4 TDs, 2 picks. Not a bad day, not a great day though. Those 2 picks, we're gonna have to work on those. Rushing yards, yeah, I led the team in rushing with 64 yards. DeAndre Swift with 24. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that rushing game. Receiving yards though, Austin Witt leading receiver, 178 yards. Had him huge plays. That one play down the field was most of it. 63 yards, yeah. So DeAndre Swift had a good game passing, 5 catches for 47 yards. Let's go to defense. See who had the most sacks? Matt Bolton with the most sacks. So Matt Bolton had 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Hey, that's a solid game. We're going to get him going more on defense too. We're going to move him around on the defensive line, but he's going to get going. So yeah, that's a good way to end this video. I'll go ahead and tease y'all with who we're playing next week. Looks like we are traveling to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers 1-0. This is going to be a tough one, guys. Looks like the scouting's coming up. We might try to make some future trades in the next video, try to upgrade this team a little bit. But for right now, we're just going to get these guys going. We're going to get a few wins, maybe make some trades before the trade deadline in week 8. But that ends today's video. Check out the next one where we'll be taking on the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Peace, like, and subscribe. Thank you.